So more people
I want to see what happens if we do kill each other.
Can start with kisses.
With this boss.
This Coca-Cola Zero Sugar tastes mighty delicious.
Come on, buddy.
If
you keep lying like this, you'll be a puppet forever.
It's the honest truth.
You're right. It's delicious.
I never lie.
Can we do it later?
I have the results from your FTD test.
All you're doing
they
is
are
getting in,
Very unusual.
taking your armor off so I can kill you easily and see what happens.
You don't have an STD.
I'm so relieved.
However, you do show significant signs of infection, so I'd like to do a second, more thorough pelvic exam.
But if she didn't have an STD and it wasn't a UTI, what could be going on?
Let's do whatever it takes to get you feeling better in time for our wedding and our honeymoon.
The doctor did another pelvic exam.
Okay, a little bit of pressure. Okay.
And that's when she saw something.
I can see something lodged near your cervix. Were you using a sex toy when the pain started?
No.
And have you been on your period recently?
Yes, a few weeks ago. She thought she saw a foreign object in there, and she didn't know what it was.
A little bit of pressure.
I had no idea what it could have been. What's wrong?
What is it?
I was very embarrassed by a tampon was causing all this pain in me, and I felt kind of dumb.
It looks like your last tampon broke in half, lodging itself in your cervix and causing an infection.
Oh!
And because of the tampon being in there for so long, it had caused a cervical infection.
That's fucked up.
I don't understand how I could have missed half of it breaking off.
The vagina has a lot of nerve endings, but most of them are up front, so it is difficult to feel something in the back.
What do I do about the infection?
Depending on the organism causing the infection, we can treat it with antibiotics. If the infection is caught early enough, there shouldn't be any long-term side effects.
Well, we'll get you started on some antibiotics, and you'll just need to avoid alcohol and abstain from sex for 10 days.
10 days? But our wedding is tomorrow. So we were not supposed to have sex for 10 days.
But we did it anyways.
Don't need to have sex instantly like that,
I'm
man.
sorry that I
Yeah.
keep having an STD. I think all the wedding stress finally got to me. But that doesn't matter. Because I am marrying the love of my life. Will you still marry me tomorrow?
Of course. I love you even if you have to wear that terrible suit.
It was our honeymoon, and you know what's supposed to go on there, so.
Wow. That was amazing.
Our family did help us get everything done before the wedding. The ceremony was great. It was really pretty and nice, and everybody loved it. I do believe that this was a test to see if we could do this.
You look so amazing.
You do too. I can't believe you even managed to get that suit fixed in time. I believe it strengthened our relationship.
Well, how about round two?
Oh, you bet.
Is he gonna be okay?
Look, he has a 1 in 3 chance. Out of 3 people who have an aneurysm of the brain, 1 doesn't even make it to the hospital. 1 may not make it through surgery, but 1 will recover.
The scariest part of this whole process for me was hearing odds of him pulling through.
We need to get him ready for surgery.
He'd made it through 4 deployments, and now sex was going to kill him.
This is all my fault. I tried to sneak in sex on your family vacation.
It made me feel awful at first, knowing that the person you love the most in the entire world is in pain because of you or your actions.
No, you can know.
You might understand that you could die tomorrow, but you don't actually think it's going to happen. And after something like this, you really learn to not take for granted every single day.
So where is this guy?
How you doing? Turns out your surgery was a complete success.
I was extremely ecstatic. I kissed him, I don't know how many times. I still feel really bad that I caused him so much pain.
Okay, well, yes, the sex may have caused the aneurysm, but we now know that he has high blood pressure. It probably would have happened anyway.
They did a coiling procedure where they went in through my femoral artery all the way up to my brain and basically packed a metal wire into the aneurysm.
Chris will need to stay with us at least a few days so we can monitor his recovery.
He's always been a quick healer.
Young adults who present in the earlier stages of a brain aneurysm generally have a better chance of
Dad, are you doing
making
anything
it through
special
alive
right now?
and without permanent brain damage.
Well, Chris's positive response to treatment is truly miraculous.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going after this
For at
guy.
least 6 weeks. How's that sound, buddy?
The worst part about the recovery was the doctor said no sex at all.
Is that him?
Thank you.
My recovery compared to other people's recovery from ruptured brain aneurysms is pretty amazing. I mean, everything that I've read and from talking to the doctors
That's
is that
them.
most people don't fully recover from brain aneurysms.
It's good to be back. This time,
Closer.
just the two of us.
You thinking about something?
Your loving is dangerous.
I guess the happy ending is, you know, now I appreciate it.
Yeah, now they can't have sex at all.
Now instead of looking forward to the distant future.
Kill him?
Yeah, I think I did.
Presented by Cliff King.
Yep, look, right there. Nomad Killer KTO Sniper.
Because imagination needs fuel. Sparkling ice plus caffeine. Sparkling water. For the puzzle solvers. Button mashers.
You think about getting some food.
And over-the-top high fibers. With a caffeine boost from natural sources, you can keep on keeping on.